What's good, Crody? We're starting it right here in the whip. Can I put on the light for real quick? All right, people. I'm with Eric, and we're gonna be going to Michael's. Is the mall open right now? One second. Okay, so the light's not on. All right, we're gonna turn it on. We're gonna pull up to Michael's, and we're gonna get the supplies that you need to dye your skateboarding wheels. We already actually have some of the supplies that we used in 2023, if you remember. I have like a red version, and then I also have the black version. To do this trick, you need like a dye fixative to lock in the color. I think like either or, I'm gonna have to buy some color fixative just for the fact that it's always good to have a new, fresh, clear version, because usually when you put the dyed wheels into the color fixative, it changes the color. It's been like 2 years that it's just been sitting in there, so I really don't know. I did shake it around though. I want to try to do another experiment, dye a different pair of wheels, see if they work out just as well as the other ones I did even 2 years later, kind of just to show the lifespan that this project can really last you.
It's important to note too, a lot of people in the last video were skeptical in the comments saying like, oh, like it doesn't last, or like show the videos. Like, we're gonna show you guys after like 2 years of skating them, and they're still like just as black or red or whatever color you dye them.
Yeah, like there were a lot of people in the last one commenting saying like, will the color come off if you do a power slide or something like that? How long do they keep up after being skated for 2 years? Not only showing you the ones that I originally got from a long time ago and turned, but also the new ones as well. So yeah, I'm really excited for it, and we're going to get supplies right now, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do once we get home. We just arrived to Michael's. This is like the Canadian. Do they have Michael's in the US? Either way, this is like the only art store I know of in Canada, pretty much. So this is the store we're going. Last time I had to go to like 4 or 5 different locations, and the only one I could find was the one in Oakville that had it. So hopefully that's not the case this time. For whatever reason, at the time everybody wanted dye fixative for whatever reason. So let's see if we can find what we're looking for. They're getting fucking creative with these shits.
$330?
Oh, okay, that's why. I believe it's... We're getting close. Look at, they locked up the fucking... Oh, here we go. Okay. This is the stuff we need. Just want to point out real quick. So there is a difference between all-purpose dye. This is cotton, wool, and nylon, but mostly for clothing. And then when you look at the synthetic type, you can see it says polyester, nylon, acrylic, which basically means it goes through any synthetic materials. Yeah. So this is gonna be a cool little. These on it. This kind of looks like a weird color. It's almost like rustic. What are these? This is like weird as shit too. What is he? What do you like? Is this like a? They mean to make this? It's some weird shit. And then I think color stay dry fixative right here. So this is the stuff we actually need. The brightener, I'm not really sure what that does, but we definitely have to. Oh. We're gonna get this, and then I think more regular synthetic dye. I definitely want black for my normal wheels I get. Do you know what we'll do? Let's do an orange wheel. Get the synthetic orange apricot dye. We already have some red wheels. We've made black ones. Now we're gonna make some orange ones. If there's more synthetic dye at home, we'll dye it with the black that we have right now. Cool? All right, people. So we achieved the product, and this time we didn't actually have... What are you laughing at? But this time we didn't actually have to go to a bunch of different fucking Michaels. So that was pretty lucky. That's not always gonna happen. Don't feel discouraged if you go to your Michaels. But anyway, you want to make sure that, like I said, you have this color stay fixative, because this is what's gonna lock in the color in the wheel. The color we chose today, or at least I chose for the wheel, is gonna be orange. I think I want this color to be the wheel that I am personally skating, So I'll let you know how those turn out as well. Because what I'm thinking though is just like first batch I want to be the wheels that I'm skating. The Punisher ones, like at least like if it is the old dye, we can show like, hey, it still works after fucking holding it for 2 years.
Did you explain the Punisher wheel situation?
I just explained that I have wheels to put them on. I guess this is a little bit of a PSA that these Punisher wheels are not normal wheels.
Well, they are normal wheels, they're just not what we expected.
I guess you're right. When we get back to the crib, we'll explain the Punisher wheel situation. So the first step, at least for this part of the video, okay, you're actually, I'm gonna need your help. So the wheels we'll be dyeing that was actually pretty slick because those are not held together. You can literally just pop these out. Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of crazy that they stuck. Anyway, so the brand Punisher, some of you guys may know them, some of you may not. A lot of people might not.
Let's explain the whole story.
So, how did we get these wheels? It was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago, Adam found like this online skateboarding contest where you submit clips. It was called Get Low. I think they still do stuff like that. I think I ended up getting the like second place prize maybe. We were under the impression that we were gonna be getting a set of Spitfires, which we were pretty stoked about. Maybe it was the picture had Spitfires in it. Something led us to believe that we were getting Spitfires. Filmed a video of us opening these, and our reaction is pretty funny. It's been actually like so long. Like, how many months has this been sitting in your room for, man?
Probably like 3 months.
Like, Adam's self-control on not just opening this while I was gone is actually unmatched. I wouldn't have even blamed you if you just wanted to open it though, like.
I think you said that too. Context, by the way, Eric's been away for like, how long?
3 months.
3 months for school, so traveling Europe like a G.
Oh yeah.
A lot of paper in there.
Some fire Punisher stickers.
Punisher stickers? Dang.
Yeah, damn.
Okay.
Some more.
You know, whatever. The light stuff. The fuck is that? Dang, okay.
Whoa.
No! What the hell? Wait. No.
These ugly ass. Thank you for this.
No.
That's actually correct.
No. Thank you, Punisher, for these.
We opened them up and we're both just like, what is this? Obviously, these aren't Spitfires, and they aren't even like conical shape.
Almost like the tablet shape from a Spitfire. A lot thinner than like the average skate wheel, that's for sure.
Not what either of us usually skate either.
No, not at all. We have no idea what hardness these are, which is going to be another test of if dyeing your skate wheels work on anything.
Here we are dyeing them. I'm gonna take them to the skate park. These feel really grippy too.
I would say like
Rubbery almost.
Yeah, like soft.
They're 54s.
That's how you know we're cooked, because it feels small as fuck. They do not feel like 54s.
But that's the story on how we got these things and why we never posted about them or anything.
So yeah, those are the ones we're gonna start by dyeing just because they're like a free wheel and we don't really want to waste anything on a project, even though I know like this has worked before in the past. So we went to the store and we got the orange dye and some color fixative. And if you want to follow me, 2 years ago, that video got over 11K views, which was really, really cool. We've never hit such a milestone before. If you guys remember from that video, we essentially kept the dye that we used in the video. My question is, does the dye still work? We did say in the video that you can use it for later. It's been 2 years. I don't know if it's gonna still work, but today we're gonna be dyeing the Punisher wheels with the same dye that we used 2 years ago. Not only testing if the dye comes off, but how the wheels do. So it's gonna be a little bit of like a double test, durability wise, and if the wheels even work or if they're that good, and how they compare. I think that leads me to believe that this is dye. This could be dye. The same thing is happening. So it was black and red. The color fixative we used was blue, and that's because it's originally clear, but it turns a different color once you put the dyed skateboarding wheels to leave them to lock the color in. So I feel like once we used the color fixative on both of the wheels, it was such a murky color that I kind of just abandoned it altogether. I remember when I put them into the color fixative, made the wheels not just red, but a little bit darker in some areas. That had to do with color fixative. So
that's dye is what you're saying?
they're both dye, yeah.
They're both dye.
They're both dye.
So what color do you want to do?
This is where it was getting to. I think I'm gonna go with the red color, just because I think it would make these Punisher wheels kind of fit the theme. Let's get this and let's move it over here. Now we know what we're doing from last year. Sorry for the mess. That's never gonna change. Perfect. We have another one. Only way in good fashion to begin this is the same way we did it last year. I even might save the color fixative.
You could try doing it without the color fixative.
And then it gives us another test whether the color fixative is needed or not. And that's a good idea too, because again, we don't really want these wheels anyway. I don't have high hopes for them. So if it doesn't work, then that's okay. But then we will test when the time is ready. So for now, I think we're just gonna do it the getaway and just throw them in there. So let's get it. Alrighty, so do we have all the wheels? So we're just gonna do it real fast. We got the brand new sweater that I don't want. Fucking, we're gonna take it off. Alright, 4 wheels.
They're brand new,
They're
brother.
brand new, so that's perfect. Let's just stack them up. We've used this little area before, haven't we? Anyway, let's run it up. I think I'm gonna give it a nice little shake. Wake up the flavor. This is what she be looking like.
No, you're wrong.
Okay. It does happen. Ah! Holy fuck. Ricochet me.
Do you want to try?
Yep, you can give it a shot. Alright, so I accidentally hit the button. He got it off almost instantly. So, you didn't get anything on your hands, correct? He's holding my phone, so that's why I'm concerned. But basically, after you get yourself a mason jar and you have your dye in here, basically just transfer it from the bottle into the mason jar. The only reason why we gave it a shake is because this is 2 years old and has been used a couple times, just like your mother. We're gonna...
Silence from the crowd.
Yeah, we're just gonna throw the first one in and keep going. Hopefully it doesn't splash all over the place. There's 1, just blood. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have an idea to keep them straight. I think... Sorry. Oh! Oh! I don't know if that's a good idea. So next, we're basically just gonna throw the lid right on top, and that's all there is to it. You can see they're just kind of bathing in there. That's basically all you want. Since this has been reused a couple times, you're gonna lose liquid. Obviously, it's gonna get soaked into the wheel. They're mostly submerged. I guess we'll catch you guys when it's time to take these bad boys out.
Fire.
For extra backstory, these were the first wheels that I ever dyed. So in the video where everybody said, oh, it's sick how the graphic stayed, this is the same wheel that I used. It's still black. It's been over 2 years. As you can see, like, they're definitely been used. Very, very, very small wear and tear for the most part. Far away, they're black wheels. So these are just the ones I've been skating, but we're still gonna do a test on the brand new ones just to prove all the haters wrong.
Where are your red ones at?
Okay, yeah, let's show the red ones. Look how red these bad boys are. They're like really, really nice still. And these guys used to be white as well. And this is the same stuff. They're the exact same colors. So realistically, they should turn out just like these. And I've been skating these for about a year too. So once you dye them, they're kind of permanent.
What kind of wheels are these?
These ones are slime ball OGs. Now that CJ season's coming up, it would be nice to do a project on the slime balls. Eventually, it'll be done in time. And now we just have to wait. Time is of the essence. My brothers, I will see you guys in the future. Alright guys, these are the wheels. You can see that there's a small orange stain to them because they've been in here for like 30 minutes. Like I said, these should be in here for around 24 hours. The longer, the better, and the deeper it'll penetrate into the wheel. So just keep waiting and rotate them every once in a while so that it's not just one side that's getting all the color. All right, people, so it's the next day. I'm currently on top of my bed. This is just where I decided to put the wheels overnight. The problem I'm facing right now, the wheels are obviously in there, but the stain on the glass is a little bit too red to tell if the wheels did anything overnight. There's no reason to take these out just yet. This is just after a full night. We're just gonna put it back here, and yeah, that looks about right. Just like that. Now all we do is wait. So this is where it came from, the wheels that we're using. And as you can see, it came with some spacers, so that's kind of cool to use. I don't know, man, I'm just super excited to bring back a little bit of memories. And it's a good project, especially like if you're at home with your friends or anything like that and you guys are all trying to dye your wheels. You guys can reuse the same dye as much as you want. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show some progress. As you can see, some of the wheels aren't distributed evenly this side, but that's just because the other half is submerged. The top part only got covered for an extended period of time. You can see this wheel has definitely been dunked in a lot more than the other one just by looking at it. These ones underneath are going to be really red. As soon as I flip them over, it'll do the same thing. Patience is a game. Hey guys, it's me again, and this is the last time I'm going to check in before I pull these out. I just got back from work. This was the side that it was laying down on. Just gotta give it a little bit of a shake. Yeah, the reason I'm checking in right now is because I realized something while I was at work. Because I was thinking, like, how can I evenly distribute the color all the way through the wheels to do it correctly? Put it upright so that one isn't submerged and the other 2/3 are, and then just flip it. Then in theory, the bottom ones after a day will be completely red, and then once I flip it, the top ones will be completely red. I'll flip them when it's time. Good morning, people. It is the next day. I guess I should probably get out of bed. Alright guys, so I just got dressed and wow. I did not expect that. The top wheel looks like it's fully submerged. It looks like it's completely red. Remember from last night, I completely flipped the bottle 180 degrees. So the top wheel being exposed the whole night and it's still being red is actually very impressive to me. So the only thing to do now is look at that dye, man. Okay. Give it a little shake and then leave it upright. It's the only thing we can do. I mean, honestly, we should be able to take these out by the end of today. So I'll see if Eric is available later and we'll continue the video. These guys are looking red. I'm so excited to see. All right, guys, so it's the next day. We got the 54s right here. Today I'm going to be assembling the skateboard. We got the key and let's run it. I'm actually really excited because when I go to pick up this hardware, I'm gonna show my homie how the dyed wheels came out. I found both of the Thunder trucks, so I found all the bolts. So the only thing that I'm gonna need left are like ends. Oh yeah, that's gonna need to be rethreaded. It's actually a good thing that I'm going to Zoomies because then my homie can help rethread this for me. Literally right outside Zoomies. I don't know how much I'll be able to film, but I'm not a big fan of Zoomies. Go and support your local skate shop. For things that are super simple, like rethreading, getting some hardware, it's all right.
To fully get a new motherfucking thing.
Bro's actually trying to make a new fucking thread with a goddamn razor.
Well, bro, there's like pieces of metal like in here. I feel like I should have fucking.
Color almost looks identical. Zoomies doesn't actually have a rethreader at the moment. Cade told me something that really twisted my perspective on this whole thing. I told him that I was going to be putting these wheels on a new skateboard, and he's like, but wouldn't you think putting them on old trucks, old board, is kind of taking away from how the actual wheels like feel? And he's like, well, you're putting a whole skateboard together, but the whole focus is supposed to be on the wheels, right? Why don't you just put them on your own skateboard? I've been trying to hunt down different parts to create a new skateboard it's going to be a lot easier to test them when they're on a skateboard that I already ride and that I'm used to. If I just put them on the board that I ride right now, everything will feel normal besides the wheels. Couple things. I actually broke Zumi's tool. I got 3 extra bolts. One is absolutely screwed. And so basically, instead of... Is it going straight to the mall? What I mean to say, guys, is going to Zumi's was sort of a waste of time. So the next step is to prep the wheels and come with spacers, as you can see. We're just gonna be putting the new bearings on. Time to actually skate them. And these are good enough. These are good enough. We've got all of the wheels with the bearings in them. It took fucking way longer than expected. I think I got a fucking injury on my wrist. Now that we have the wheels prepped, let's put them on the fucking skateboard. Okay guys, so I have the wheels in my backpack without the color fixative on the way to the empty parking lot to test these bad boys out. Probably do some power slides, maybe some revert tricks, and see how these work. The test here is supposed to be the comparison of the newly dyed wheels without the color fixative to see if they are better or worse. Personally, I actually don't think they're gonna make a difference. I think it's more so just for extra protection. Just to be safe, I do have another pair of wheels coming in. I'll be using the color fixative on those wheels. Oh, Nolly Kings. Okay, so now we have the wheels completely dyed. We're at a empty parking lot and we're gonna be answering the questions that you guys had for us in the last video. Eric's got the wheels on right now. He used them and only put half in and half out. So you can do that as well. Pretty much anything with this. You can get creative with it. And that was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And they're still black and white. We got the wheels right here. Outside or inside? Let's go outside.
Yeah.
It just feels bad in the hand. They don't look terrible. They look clean. And just like that, this is the complete off rip. The wheels look a lot skinnier compared to the conicals. These also look like they'd be good for like locking in on stuff. Just me? My first impression is like those look a lot thicker than the ones I have right now. The colorway kind of matches the deck. And I also said it kind of looks like it'd be good for locking in. Like it has a lot of truck space.
They're just not that big.
They're just not big, yeah. Kind of nervous. Oh shit! Oh.
Trucks are like
Loose. Okay. Damn.
They're kind of smooth, I can't lie.
The kickflip was nice.
It's probably the bearings that are slowing me down.
I do think it's the bearings. I think it's a mix though. These, I'm not used to skating tablets. I think tablets are better for like technical skating, like on ledges and stuff. Conicals are better for like gaps because you have more surface area to land. They're definitely not bad. Like, I mean, you saw us do some tricks. That was a wet kickflip. Try?
Sure.
The wheels do not feel very bad at all. I think the bearings have a big play in slowing me down because I do feel a little bit of resistance. I don't know what hardness they are. It never said because I can feel the ground pretty rough. The only kind of like discoloration has just been like the black top and the dirt that's going on the wheel. They really don't look bad and nobody's gonna notice from the side. Might try doing a couple more tricks, really try and compare what the difference is and if these wheels are worth it or not. I mean, we got them for free, so what I can say already is that learn on these. Like, there's nothing wrong with them at all. I think I'm also gonna try to get one more line and then do some power slide tests. See if the color comes off like a lot of you guys said in the last video. That about concludes this video. And then I'll rate the wheels and let you know the experience.
Dude, do nollie 180, you got this.
I know, but I kept doing nollie 180s. The hardest part about doing this line is after you push, like after the tray flip, doing the 180, like the wheels stop you, like especially going fakie. I don't know if it's the bearings or the wheels, but I feel like I'm being slowed down and it's making it way much harder. That way. Even 180. Yep, I love my life. What the fuck was that? That was a fucking wheel right there. Power slide test. Here we go. Very, very, very soft, it almost feels like. Also a very weak power slide. There's like 4 that I should have stuck. I'm just being a fucking lazy biscuit. Before it gets completely pitch black, let's do some power slides and then light up the wheels and see how they look. Remember, this is blacktop, so if it's a little bit black, it's what you'd expect. The same thing would happen to white wheels. It's not like they're invincible to dust, so let's do some power slides. That was weak as fuck too. I need to go fast. After doing some power slides, They still look red to me. It's really not working. These wheels feel soft. When I try to put my full body weight, like, it doesn't want to turn.
Can I try?
Yeah.
They're stickier than mine, and mine are kind of soft.
Yours are 93s. So if they're softer than yours, then I don't know how soft these wheels are. Trucks are so tight.
I mean, low key, they're just way too soft. I feel like they've gotten softer too. Like, because we're warming them up.
Yeah. But, I mean,
At the end of the day, they're still red.
yeah, they're still red. They don't lose their color. The theory has been proven. End of the day, I mean, the wheels are still red. We beat the myth and all the comments that were saying that the color might come off after you power slide. It's proven. I mean, we just did it and we showed you guys the color fixative. Maybe that will be the only difference between the two is the longevity or lifespan of both of them over time. Because again, the ones that I have in my trunk, they've lasted over 2 years and they're still red, so. And that brings us to the end of the video. Now go out there and dye your skate wheels.
Every single garment and I'm sparking like the sun. Smell my fill the room and it won't clear until I'm dying. LAS, CDG, I booked it over lunch. Seconds on this month, I'm with the dogs, I'm with the runs. Keep it this sweet, I push up with it in the blood. Gotta keep repaying all this evil in my cut. I slept with a fish, he told me that I'm serving cunt. It's with the fun, where you are, I know it's pressure though. Can't find with your bestie, she look like she off the method though. Told you that I slide, but I can't lie, love is not set in stone. My friendly foes, what I can't condone. Yeah, oh my, I can't focus, think I'm tripping on my foresight. Told you that you were my world, oh what a cold lie. Played a simple, she told me to wear a soul tie. I don't know what that means, but okay, cool. Guess I'll make it right. Beating at the ceiling, push again until it hurt. I don't fuck around my reason, all I know is blood and dirt. So call the clerk, tell me what they owe me. Fuck it that, bro, stop acting like you know me. Think I see you once and now you acting like the old me. Won't tell you twice, but that pack you wear is long. I swear to God, every single garment that I'm sparking like the sun. Clear until I'm dying. LAS, CDG, I booked it over lunch. Seconds on this month, I'm with the dogs, I'm with the